go, back at it again with the slight roast. Believe it or not, I am most consistent on this channel than any of my other channels, and I don't even really care about this channel, like to grow and have subscribers. I would rather just, like keep a tally, and if people come across it, people start talking about, these anti-MLMers or just these toxic people that are really at the top and that have the most subscribers because they're being toxic. And I don't, the people that have the most subscribers in the anti-MLM movement are the most toxic. They use people as characters to get views, to get subscribers, to get money, and it's just not right at the end of the day. They're not educating people. They don't talk about the companies. They just talk about the people in the companies, because if they talked about those companies, they would get sued. But even then, it's hard to sue them because these people are broke. They are nobodies. Who would take their time to sue them? So, it's like a lose-lose at the end of the day. Nothing will really happen to them. And, what can you do? So I would rather fill YouTube with all these videos as much as I can whenever I have the time. Just so, I know it affects them. They know what they're doing is wrong. It's so wrong. It's honestly the worst thing you can do. Just because you have a grudge, just because you have a vendetta, just because you want to grow your channel and can't get any views another way, it's horrible. Aaron Bees talks a lot about narcissism and that Boss Lee is a narcissist. But if you really look at the definition of narcissism, what is a narcissist? It's not someone that loves themselves. I mean, it's not like, like some people think that it's like someone in love with themselves, have a big ego, but it's not that. Having a mentality of a child, acting like a teenager, bullying, laughing, doing exactly what they do, how they react, is exactly what a narcissist is. Aaron Bees is a narcissist. Cece is a narcissist. Savannah is a narcissist. Isabella is a narcissist. Julie Joe has some weird problems, like maybe follower. A lot of the other people are just followers. They love to hate on people. They just have negative outlooks on life. And they're also lonely, probably because no one else thinks the same way they do. And they all found each other because they love to bag on people. They love to hate on people. They love to act like they're smart, have people flocking to them. They love to be admired. It's just a bunch of personality traits in this community. Personality disorders, or whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. So I'm going to watch a little bit of this. It's going to have to be divided into parts because I cannot sit through 4 hours. And I don't know how anyone else can. And I'm going to keep the intro regular speed. But once they start talking, maybe I'll push up the speed a little bit so I can get more into this video. But I wouldn't normally include their intro, but I want to include it to show you how they're preparing for this, like what they're doing. I really don't sit through any of these videos. I'll peek in and see what they're talking about. And usually they're not talking about anything. They're just picking at people, whatever they do. And all of these things aren't reserved to MLMs. It's in all business. And they're like, a lot of MLMers tend to do this. It's like businesses do that too. Like other people do that too outside of MLMs. They know exactly what they're doing. They're playing on people's emotions and kind of gullibility, and they know exactly what they're doing. They see my videos. They're pissed about my videos, but they won't say anything. But they keep on doing it. They keep on releasing compensation plans. Julie Joe keeps on coming out with videos like, they make $13 a year. Like, who would work $13 a year, Julie Joe? And you're not, when she's like, report to the FTC, what, you're not reporting what, like, minimum wage fraud or anything like that, because they know exactly what they're doing. They're not saying, go report them as a pyramid scheme. They are not doing that. So it's just pretty telling if you really look in between the lies, or in between their words, lies, words, what their call to action is. And they have no call to action. And if they were really motivated about changing this, they would do that. They just want to make videos, get their little monies in while they can. But they are ruining so much, like more than this, because this is just a trend. You know, trends come and go. We're in a recession. MLMs always like pop up during, or like are more popular during recessions as a side gig, and it's just what happens. So once we're not in a recession, it will slow down. And what are they going to do then? They've ruined their digital footprints. You know, people just think this is just reserved to YouTube. No one will ever see it. No, people share this. They embed it to all these different sites. It will always be permanent. What you did and what you're doing. And it's just it's going to end badly. If it's not today, not next year, it's going to end badly. That's all I got to say. So let's get into the video.
Ew.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How's it going? Happy Saturday.
The giggles for me.
Yep, this is going to be a spicy one. By the way, Janelle, thank you so much.
I know.
Your super chat. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Amazing.
She's a superstar.
Hello, everybody.
Instagram's being weird.
I had to put some lotion on, so.
I did have lotion here. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, well.
Tonight's going to be crazy.
Oh, tonight's going to be fun. Oh, yes, I'm here, Emery.
Tonight's going to be fun. She just pick on people. You get what I'm saying? She's all taking an Instagram photo. Like, if this is the thing to do, they're so happy to do this. God, these people are sick.
I might lose my shit, but it'll be great.
I think we all are, in a sense. The dad of Palms is here. Oh,
Yeah.
Dre, I love that.
Hi, Dad. They'll make an appearance. I have the doors closed, but they'll make an appearance. Trust me, they'll bark.
Yay!
It's not alive without fur babies making an appearance. That's just how we roll. I know. I'm so happy Dre is here too. So Dre, it's funny how this all kind of works out, because JJ was already planning on going live, and which is awesome. Like, I love how JJ and I can collaborate and also collaborate with other people, but also put out content on our own channels. I think that's really important. So she was already planning something, which was awesome. And then Dre and I were talking about when and how to react to this video that we're going to react to tonight. And then JJ was like, can I do it too? And I was like, yes, let's just do it at the same time. Like, it makes sense. So here we are.
Agreed.
Very excited. Very, very, I don't know if excited is the right word. I don't think that's.
I'm intrigued.
Well, he already said he was very excited. She's only saying, like, she wants to say she's excited, but she knows it's not appropriate to say that. And now she's, like, speaking for her, intrigued. Oh, my God.
That's the good word.
I'm intrigued to see what's going to unfold. As
Because I've heard of this. I have not seen this before,
Me neither.
but I've heard all about it.
Yeah. So tonight, we are reacting to one of Jessie Lee's Tea Time videos. By the way, I am wearing the X Empire merch that was done on purpose. So shout out to all the X Empire.
Every time she talks about Jess Lee, she has to promote her ugly ass t-shirt. Oh my god, you could not pick a better design. Well, she's not creative, and who would spend money on just this? Not that many people are ex-Empire. I would really love for Aaron Beast to tell me how many of those shirts she's sold.
People, you are safe here. I know that there are several of you that are probably watching, and just so y'all know, if you comment, she will block you. So if you have something to say, you can message us privately. But yeah, Aaron's looking so devious.
It's like,
I'm feeling a little spicy. And yeah, Karina, absolutely, that's what we were talking about the other day. Trigger warning. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Fat phobia, homophobia. If any of those two things are just like your deal.
Fat phobia and homophobia. I'm curious to see what they say about homophobia, but what the hell is fat phobia? I get where some people are like, you know, some people can't help their weight and stuff like that, but what is this little thing they're trying to do? Fat phobia? Seriously? To say, I've already seen a clip of this on Bosley's own Instagram, but which is not fat phobic at all. To say people, they just, oh, it's just so much nitpicking. But she really has to include this trigger warning, right? And put this like extremely negative connotation before a Bosley video that she's about to be homophobic and fat phobic. With, I'm just gonna say it, right? These people aren't the skinniest people in the world, right? And they just want to feel comfortable. They just want to feel comfortable with themselves. And it's like in this whole movement, they want someone to blame for their own shortcomings because they don't put in the work. It's not like they're working out every single day for millions of hours. He has a cooking channel. He loves to eat. What does Julie Joe do? She does her nursing stuff and then she sits in front of a computer. I don't look at her Instagram, but is there working out content? Is there her going out and going to do stuff like being active outside of MLMs? You know, and I've seen some of her videos like from before, when she first started MLM content, and even like her old Instagram, like right when COVID was starting, she was different in appearance, and so was Aaron B's. I've seen her Twitter, and maybe if I find a picture, I'll put that in there, or we'll see. I don't really care about editing too much, but you can go see. And this kind of negativity eats at you, especially when you know you're lying, especially when you're in a negative mind space, because all these people do is just sit on videos and criticize people. They must not be happy with themselves. And like they'll use it as defense, like, but they just turn everything you say against them. Like if maybe Bosley was saying, you guys are hateful. You're not happy with yourselves. You're not doing anything like putting in the work. And they'll be like, she says we're fat phobic. She's like being fat phobic. Or like Julie Joe, like I made a comment on her thing and she was obviously bothered. So she had to go take a picture and she's like, see, I love myself. And she was so bothered with Dominic Izzo, she made a video calling him a boy. It's just to make themselves feel comfortable. That's why she uses all those words like cognitive fallacies, red herring. No one else's opinion can be heard, even if they're outside of MLMs, because they use those words against you to prove their point. It's the most saddest thing in the world. But yet, here they are doing it and able to do it. Just pushing all this false information out, all this negative, like they'll say don't bully and harass, go and bully and harass, but like spend a whole video bullying and harassing people. It's crazy how Aaron B's cannot move on from Boss Lee. It's insane. I could never. I'd be so embarrassed of myself, like if I was talking about somebody like like I'm not even cool with, like Boss Lee knows the reason Aaron B isn't on the team. Aaron knows why she's not on the team, yet she sits on here, feels comfortable just talking about this stuff, like no shame, absent of shame. I would be I would die of embarrassment, honestly. That's why I don't do this stuff. But that's what narcissism is. No shame and no empathy, no real empathy, just because she was offended. She's not on the winning team. She's not on Boss Lee's team, and Boss Lee's doing good. To do this for so long, it's textbook narcissism.
Deal breaker. This is probably a video for you to skip.
And I'm just going to give you one example. When I first started talking about these people, and I would say like, oh, you guys are sociopaths. You know, I saw one live right after I called them sociopaths, that Roberta Blevins gave Cece a book about being a sociopath. And now I see Roberta Blevins trying to go talk to this one doctor that I watched that does like narcissism and all that stuff. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy what they do just to prove themselves right. They go and lie to these doctors, to these experts, posing themselves as like some good like educator, when it's so obvious what they're doing when you actually listen to their stories. They're freaking psychos. It's freaking crazy. Sorry, I'm trying not to swear, but it's just the enabling, the echo chamber that they have built is insane. And again, I mean, oh my God, I cannot get over how crazy this stuff is, how insane these people are. And I don't really use those trigger like words. Like, it's at the point where I know these people. I've already made my like point with these people, and they do not care. They continue with a smile on their face. Nobody normal would continue doing this stuff once they're called out.
And yeah, Katie definitely is the Discord magician for sure. So shout out to her. This is not the seafood video. I think that actually JJ covered on her channel, which was incredible. Katie's been here for 4 hours because she's been so excited.
Katie, I love you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's like they're calling it the trifecta with the three of us here.
Seriously, I love that.
That is true.
Yeah, and I saw somebody said that they have something to tell me. Just message me on Instagram. That's fine. Appreciate it. So trigger warning again: fat phobia, fat shaming. I guess I don't know if I would take it that way because I don't consider.
Isn't fat shaming fat phobia? Like, you're not saying it's fat shaming, but you're saying it's fat phobia. Like, what? How can you say it's one but not the other? What is fat phobia? Okay, you guys. America is the fattest country. We have the unhealthiest food here. It's not an unknown secret. We know it. We don't do anything about it. We don't grow our own food. We just buy from grocery stores. We're completely dependent on the food from grocery stores that are on the shelves. It's completely unhealthy for us. There are monopolies in the food industry for companies that have horrible past. Nestle has a horrible past, starting from baby formula. This is not a secret. And there are people that are just naturally bigger, but there are people that just want to be comfortable that they're healthy. Meanwhile, they're eating the most unhealthiest foods. Like Julie Joe, later in the video that I watched a little bit of it, that she's eating a Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper is just as, some diet soda. Any diet soda has aspartame. That is unhealthy. A lot of sugar-free foods will still have aspartame as a replacement. Jello, if it's sugar-free, will have aspartame. You need to look that up. It is not healthy. You guys, we gotta think through like everything these people are saying just to justify themselves.
Myself fat, but okay. I'm strong AF. Okay.
For real.
Today, funny little story. I have to tell you guys this because little things like this make me giggle, not because I'm shaming somebody else, but today I was waiting for the standing calf machine and this guy was doing 90 pounds, which is incredible. I do 270.
I can't wait for her looking out.
I always think about that because I'm like,
you see how she's like trying to make herself feel better, like as if like Boss Lee was directly talking to her. Even if it was, she was obviously triggered by it, right? She's like, I'm strong. I mean, a lot of bigger people are strong naturally. I mean, would you want to fight? Have you seen skinny and big people fight? Like, who's gonna win? Like, have you not seen boxing weight classes? Who's gonna win? And yes, I mean, that's fine, whatever. She's just trying to make herself feel better, I guess. Like, before Erin Bees was like doing this stuff, she was selling ketones. She was on that whole health thing. Like, obviously, it's just read between the lines, man. Read between the lines. She wanted to lose weight. Like, you don't sell products that you don't use, and you're using those for a certain reason. It is what it is. I mean, your body does change when you're older. I'm not saying like they're fat, but like it's obviously plain to see that those are their insecurities. And they try to play off like, you do not affect me. I love myself. I am strong. Like, those are their insecurities, plain and simple. And they try to play it off every single video, response video, reaction video, that's not their insecurities. It is plainly their insecurities. It's plain to see.
I don't want to like hurt his feelings because he's gonna see me change it from 90 to 270, literally 3 times the weight he was doing. Yeah.
It's okay. That's a good thing. You're getting your body in order. You're becoming healthier. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, thank you so much. I am really happy with how the bulk has been going. I feel amazing. I'm sleeping amazing. I'm performing better in the gym.
Again, I already saw the clip. Bro, the projection. I am in the best. I just feel so good. I've seen the clip. Projection all over the place. And if you've seen the Boss Lee thing, she's like saying, I'm the healthiest I've ever been, the most energized I've ever been, or something along those lines. And she's basically repeating it. Just trying to like say out loud that, you know, it's just, oh, okay. We get it. We believe you're strong, but not that that's still not an insecurity for you.
It's getting stronger, and I think that that's all we can hope for, you know?
That's all we can hope for, you know? I mean, come on. Insecurity or not? But, You know, I hope she continues, but like having all this negativity around you, you're literally surrounding yourself with negative people, like enabling each other. I mean, you guys aren't motivating each other to be better. Maybe a little bit, but like you have to cut all the toxic out of your life. This is all toxic. Your whole channel's all toxic. Holding on to that grudge against Boss Lee. So much. It's so toxic. It's so toxic. You cannot. Your body holds on to all of that. You know what I mean? Ah, man. These people are walking like psychology cases. For real.
I love this comment, and accurate. Just consider all of the trigger warnings anytime we.
She's your trigger. And she's your trigger because she's her, like, triggered. Like, they're all triggered because she's triggered. It's like, why are you picking to be so triggered? Boss Lee is not responsible for you guys being triggered. You guys are triggered for a reason.
React to anything, just anything that's coming out of her mouth. Let's just say it that way.
Yeah.
Very true, Melissa. All right, so shall we get started? Does anybody else have anything?
So does everybody have their beverage of choice? Let's make sure that we're hydrated. Hello. I'll call Ivan if I need a refill. Just make sure you have your beverage because I think we're in for quite the doozy. I just don't feel the week, Aaron.
I will try and not do my evil laugh during this live.
That is so disgusting. It's like, she said, I'm not excited, but she's like, come on, bro. You're just ready to tear Boss Lee a new one for anything she does. Anything she does. And this whole movement supports that. Oh, enabling behavior.
Anything.
I love it. Water and an edible. Oh, you're ready. Okay.
Yes, Kendall, we love that here.
Okay, I don't know if y'all been wondering what I've been doing, but
I have been actually. I was like, what is she doing?
Tell us.
I edited the title of my video and I tagged Jessie Lee Ward in it. I found her YouTube and I tagged her.
Rockstar.
Oh my god. You're such a badass. Okay. Yeah, you can do that on YouTube. It's not like she's gonna watch it. It's childlike behavior. Childlike behavior, dude.
Love that.
I love it.
Because I want her to know.
Love that.
Yeah. So that's just what I've been doing if you're wondering. I guess
Needs the admiration. Wants Boss Lee to know how much she hates her. When Boss Lee knows you don't know shit. You get what I'm saying? Ugh, so childlike. Ha 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 ha, laughing at her. Yes, get at her. Everybody go and message her. But I won't say it because I just want to hide behind a computer and send all my little minions and flying monkeys. Narcissism.
I'm feeling a little petty tonight. I don't know.
Well, just wait. I've seen the part of the video where she's specifically talking about me, so I know it's coming.
Right.
Y'all probably don't know what's coming, and so that's why I want take a shot every time Aaron lets out.
So so for those of you who caught the live that I did with Aaron, because of that live, I created a playlist called Anti-MLM on my channel. Because a lot of people were messaging me, asking me, going, well, why are you doing that if you're a chef and you cook? I said, because I was a part of...
You should, for this guy that wants to grow his channel, do not include MLM on your cooking channel. The people that see you like nice and cooking your little videos will also see you being a hateful person. Then that's why you won't get views. And also, YouTube doesn't work like that. The algorithm, you think it will like benefit. If anything, you make a channel and tag each other, like tag the other one to the other one. but it just messes up your channel so bad.
Multi-level marketing for many years, and I want people to know why I don't agree with the model. And I have some things I gotta say. So there you go. So don't forget to go to Dre in the Kitchen.
Yes.
And
Subscribe, like, do all of the things.
Yeah.
And
it's gonna be a cooking day tomorrow.
When I tell you that I have been waiting for Dre to say, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do some anti-MLM videos, I was like, oh my god, because he's honestly, I'm pretty sure you were in MLMs longer than I was.
I think so.
I was in for like 13. I was in for 13 and a half years.
Actually, I think about 13 or 14 years.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be juicy. He also has experience in rank makers.
Yes.
And with Eric Worre, and so he's gonna cover. I can't even imagine some of the stuff he's gonna cover. And also, it's an inside perspective, so they're not gonna like it.
No, they won't.
Oh my god, they love to say, I was in there for 13 years. But you were hopping from one to one, have nothing but complaints, that you were sued from like 2 of them, and you never, you have to be in an, like, just as a job, you need it, like, how can you say you're like working for something and then you didn't work for one for like plus 5 years? Like, which MLM were you in for a really long time? Please, Aaron, if you are listening, say specifically, I've already watched it. You just jump from each single MLM to MLM, but you never say how, like, what ranks you were in each one. And the last one that you did, I saw an award, and I'm pretty sure your team was carrying you, because again, I see your social media, I see your videos. Honestly, like, your prove it videos, it's like you're a crackhead. I'm just gonna say it. Like, I'm sure you weren't selling anything. You weren't selling much.
They'll bash me like they normally do, but bring it on.
Sam said that I subscribe to Dre. Good, as you should.
Sam.
Lydia wants to know what MLMs you were in.
Oh my goodness. I have to write these down.
Wow, he was in so many. Not one of them were in. One for 13 years, one for 14 years, 2 for 6 years, or like, one was 6 years, the other one was 6 years. No, he has so many that he can't even think about them. He was just hopping through them. If somebody was saying that about your job experience, like you went into an interview and said this, they would be like, ooh, you're not a good employee, because you just were going from MLM to MLMs, job to job. This would not work on a resume. Damn.
Where did I begin? Honestly, the biggest one I started with was Narium, which is now Neora. We did Neora. From there we went to Modere, I went to My Daily Choice for a brief moment in time. A very brief moment. Sorry, my chair keeps acting up. It's a brief moment in time, then Prove It.
If you were in a job interview and you were just listing all of these and like you're just like, I was at this job for only a week, for 2 months, they would be like, okay, never call you again. But these people are like, yeah, eating it up. You guys would never be hired.
Prior to that, I was a part of different direct sales companies. One called Carico. If anybody knows what Cutco knives are, it's a similar company to that here in the state of Florida. And
Cutco is an MLM. Direct sales are MLMs. These people don't know what the heck they're talking about at all. And again, just for repeating, when I was 16, I went to an interview and I was surprised to, like, it was a Cutco type job, and I was like, you're not paying me a paycheck, like, and it was an actual job, so I never did it. Right, that was my first experience with an MLM, And again, I already knew what I like. There's no trick to it. Like, obviously, he was jumping from MLM to MLM because they liked it, but they didn't find any success in it. So they try to find a different product to sell, a different one that would be easier.
In a few other states. And that started pretty much, I think, in 2005, 2006. So yeah, it's a pretty long time.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh, somebody made my pickled video. Oh, thank you. Good.
Oh, I love that.
I'm obsessed with pickling and making my own pickles. I love them.
Pickles are incredible. You know what I would devour right now are some fried pickles from Texas Roadhouse. Look at JJ's face when I say.
And then they're just all talking about food, eating food. But they're about to talk about fat phobia. You know what I mean? They're obsessed with food, but they're about... Oh my God, this is crazy.
Said that. Look,
I know you would.
And what kind of dipping sauce? Ranch?
I do like ranch. Yes, I love ranch. But I like, they have a different kind of ranch there, don't they, at Texas Roadhouse?
So have y'all had avocado ranch?
Oh God, yes, please.
It's like I think I have to make my own version because out of the bottle just tastes funny to me. But avocado ranch.
I'm coming over. It's done. I'll bring
everything. I had dinner, by the way. Oh, wait, it was a part of Mary Kay too and Beachbody.
Mary Kay, I didn't know that.
I was like, hold on, I saw the names. Yeah, I joined Mary Kay because a friend of mine was doing it. And I think I did it for like a year. And then I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, like a spicy ranch. Yes, I love that. We always end up talking about food and drinks.
I made chicken wings and I did this Asian, like little spicy Asian flair. And I think I want to put them on ribs.
Oh my God, that sounds incredible. Tell me what I need to get from the grocery store. I'll get it and I'll come over. I will make my way to the other side of the nation.
Well, thanks to the two of you, I'm pretty much going to start doing some lives on YouTube specifically.
You should.
What I'll do is I'll put the recipe out ahead of time so anyone who wants to join and cook at the same time, we'll do it together.
That's a fantastic idea.
That's fantastic.
I was thinking about this and I'm like, let's go back to the old way when the Food Network actually cooked instead of game shows. So that's what I want to do.
I love how we're talking about Dre and his channel and
all of y'all are literally giving me life, energy, excitement, ideas. So I'm like, this is awesome.
I love it. Hey, Erica.
That self-promotion, how to put that in, right? And, she's distracted and she's playing entertained.
We add the spiciness into this when it comes to, everybody's inviting themselves to my house, Karina.
I'm coming first. I'm letting y'all know I'm going first. Okay, so.
Or if I go to Vegas, or I'll go cook in your house.
Yeah, come on. Mm-hmm. Come on, just tell me what I need to buy. Gavin would love that.
We'll go together. Yeah. I know, Gavin's. I have to teach him how to make dishes.
All right, peeps, let's get started, shall we? Are y'all ready?
Oh yeah.
All right. So again, I know.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Hello.
Look at that beautiful face.
Did you just need a close-up? Everybody, Julie Joe, we love her. If you have not subscribed to her channel, please go do so. Again, I know that there's been people that have hopped on after I gave the trigger warning. Trigger warning, in my opinion, fat phobia, homophobia. We're going to have a very open and honest conversation. So please just be aware.
I'm going to say, in my family, there's several different eating disorders, right? There's anorexia, definitely in my family. Food aversion. I do weigh a little less than I want to, but I have no I don't have any body dysmorphia, right? But I do have a lot of food aversions, right? Just trying to be healthy, so I won't eat snacks, I won't eat it's just a lot of food aversions. But on the other hand, I have a family member that when binges, right? And you can tell when they're in a binge, right? And it's kind of like I could see it with Julie Joe. She's about to talk about it, like something she's uncomfortable with, and that's what she's doing. She's not in this conversation, right? She's focusing on her meal, and I would say it's a little bit of a binge. She's pretty much eating the whole time, and that's not a shame. That's something that she needs to work on herself. But I find a shame with it because, you know, like they made this whole video about it, saying they have no personal issues, they're not triggered or anything, but they are putting those judgments on somebody else. What they feel guilty for, they're like placing it on somebody else, and that's where I have to shame them for it. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. If you fix yourself, don't blame anyone else for your problems, is what I'm trying to say. It's obvious that you guys have those insecurities, but no one's to blame for those, you know? If it's your own bodies, that's fine, like your own decisions, whatever. Don't place your insecurities on anybody else. It is completely wrong.
Of that, and oh my God, Ruby. Aaron got that ground level opportunity to Dre's house. Absolutely, I do. Tell Ivan I'm coming, okay?
He can't wait. Cannot wait.
Oh, all right. Let's get this thing going. Remember to drop your commentary. Keep it respectful. We don't do ad hominem. We don't use ad hominem fallacies around here. We use facts. We use statistics. We use data. And that's what we are going to...
Okay, right? You're going to use facts, statistics, and data in here, okay? I can't wait to hear all of the data you're about to use.
Continue to do. So, yeah, let's get this thing going.
Sure.
Well, hello, everybody. What's going on?
Do you see how she had to shake herself off? This conversation makes her feel uncomfortable. And what is this face? As soon as she appears, bro, you guys write it on your faces that you guys are triggered. She triggers you. She triggers you for like slightly different reasons, but god damn, you guys are, whoa. It's honestly disgusting. You want to be mad at people because of your own shortcomings. Go to therapy, dude.
It's Jessie Lee. You can call me #BossLee. I am really tired. I babysat my godkids for 7 hours last night or something, which is a 1-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 6-year-old, 3 dogs, a cat. And I had a friend fly in last night as well. I am so tired. I don't know, and I'm having like an allergy attack from the stupid cat. So what is going on? How is everybody doing? I'm going to pack up your trials live. So you guys have placed orders yesterday. I have your orders printed out, and I'm going to pack them for you. You can ask any questions you want. I'm not going anywhere. I'm packing up trials. I'm not traveling anywhere. But we're just going to do that. He's taking a nap. So it's like perfect timing, right? So anyway, yes, what can I say? You've been here a while, you look amazing. Thank you, feel pretty amazing. Just ate, so I've got my nice little like full belly going on, but I love it. And what can I say? So hey, boss lady, tan still can fly. I'm trying, you know, like everything about me is trying to keep this tan. Luckily it's still quite warm here in Texas, so we walked in the sun for a bit today. I was with my godchildren this morning as well. So the confessions are a great social study. People are wild. I love the confessions. Those are really fun. I actually like to coach through those. So I don't know. I don't think I'll do one today because I'm excited to just kind of chill a little bit this weekend. But yeah, Miami, love it. Any advice for being full on busy but but I don't know the rest of the question. Tell you about the bralette. This is from the link in my bio, actually. This Till You Collapse company. I really like their leggings and stuff like that. So, yeah. Hey, Chris, Val's here. So that's who's here. So good seeing you on here. How do you get out of your own way? You probably need therapy, honestly. I'm just gonna start being more direct with you guys.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me.
Did she take a breath at all?
What did I miss?
Girl, look at your old MLM videos. I might pop one in here. Nah, I'm maybe later. But you guys are so different, dude.
Did I miss something?
She said if you have to get out of your own way, you probably need therapy. Okay, so she's diagnosing people now. Okay.
Well, I mean, God.
And everyone can benefit from therapy. Why? If anything, that's therapy phobia. A lot of people can benefit from therapy. It's literally just talking to somebody that has no tie to like your social circle. Just someone you can literally trauma dump onto and they disappear. You don't talk to them. Like, they just like walk you through things, walk you through your brain patterns, how your brain works, and why you think the way you do, and try to get to the bottom of it. A lot of people can benefit from therapy.
Everyone needs therapy, but I know someone
Agreed.
who really could.
Then why did you? What? You just flip-flopped right there, man. What? Boy, bye.
Benefit.
Let's listen to what this human has to say.
He just said, "Oh, okay." Oh my God.
Hey, in case you guys are wanting Dre's channel, it's Dre in the Kitchen. So, sorry to cover your face.
All one word together. Wow. Okay, let's go back. Sorry, that therapy thing triggered me.
Why did that trigger you? Get to the bottom of it. And he wasn't expecting for her to say that, but he didn't want to say anything because enabling behavior, right?
I've never really had that problem, so I think it's a therapy thing for sure. I think trauma keeps you there. So I'm still dating that English and Italian guy. I don't know who you're talking about, so I guess not. Nice butt, thanks, Gemma. What's your diet consist of? One meal a day, or are you eating when you're hungry? I'm eating when I'm hungry, and I'm eating nearly all meat. So there's that.
And that's my cue. Okay. Let's talk.
After she finished eating a million snacks, I would never go on a carnivore diet because, but seriously, it really works for a lot of people. But let's hear the expert because she's still in nursing school. Okay.
Talk about this carnivore diet that she's on really quick because, yes, she has dropped fat. She has dropped fat for sure. It's obvious. But the carnivore diet is horrible for your heart health. When you drop fat, let's say one per one, right? When it comes to cholesterol, when it comes to fat.
Okay. And is nitpicking. That's her. How does this have to do anything with MLMs? What the? I really want to say, what the? Does this have to do with MLMs? She's not telling everybody to do it. She's just saying that works for her. And maybe her cholesterol, I don't know, whatever. You're not her freaking doctor. You're not even a graduated doctor. If anything, you're just going to be a freaking nurse. When do you go to your nurse for any, advice? Seriously, though.
Carnivore diet, your cholesterol goes up, even though you're losing fat. And that's wild.
Okay, while she's drinking Dr. Pepper, eating a bunch of Chinese food. What's your cholesterol level at, girl? Oh my god.
When it comes to dropping fat and your
Oh my god, I can't.
cholesterol rising. It is not a safe diet for you to do. And the issue with heart health is you don't know until it's too late oftentimes. So that's just my little spiel on that.
Jay says, oh my, the product.
She had to jump in there for it, right? Oh my god, man.
Display in her background. Yeah. But front loading doesn't happen and prove it.
No, according to Eric Worre, that
These are trials. And again, direct selling. Oh my god. How is that front loading? This is facts? Seriously? Oh my god, it's front loading? Really? We saw that video with what's her face? The main one. It was like the Vice documentary. She had one of these too. It's because you are the salesperson in MLMs. I mean, hello? They're trials.
that's the old model. Nobody does that anymore.
Nobody
does that anymore.
What are you even talking about? Nobody does that anymore. You would know. Literally, if you're I mean, there's different ways to do it now because you have the internet. You can just a lot of websites, like there's this one CBD website I was looking at, and that you can just like download like something, and you can just install all their products onto your Shopify, so you never have to have inventory. But there are a lot of companies where you can have inventory. Again, the game's changing. There's so many options. But again, willfully like negligent or like willfully like denying facts just to prove their narrative. Tiresome.
And holds it in their garage. No, they put it in their house on the shelves behind them on a live.
Isn't she a quote?
Not everybody has a garage, okay? Some people live in apartments, some live whatever. She can put whatever she wants wherever she wants, nitpicker. What the heck? She probably has her own room for this stuff. Like, how big is her house? She's like a millionaire. Who knows how many rooms she has? Why can't she have it in her house? Where she's gonna go travel to somewhere to go do it? And again, you don't even know where this is. Do you know where it is, Stalker?
Unquote, his #1 star student. Oh, interesting. I'm just saying.
I don't think he would say that, but I think she would say that. Like, I don't think Eric Worre would go, Justin is my #1 person, especially now, because, like, it seems like her business is struggling, because now she's gone back to Wednesday night lives with her team, or, like, Wednesday night trainings with...
What? Just because she, again, so happy that her business is going down. Again, educational, right? Like, just blatantly showing her, like, hate that she's struggling, even if she was, like, her business is going down. Like, she's so happy for that. Oh my god.
With her team.
That's right. I forgot she got that.
Blew my mind. But I think she would say that she was Eric's #1.
Yeah, I agree.
How the tables have turned.
Right?
Oh my.
These are facts, right? This was facts, data, and statistics, and not ad hominem attacks, right?
Same time, JJ. You go ahead.
How to attract people with the same mindset. You just have to actually have the mindset you think you have, and then you have to make sure you make that very, very clear. A lot of people do not do not say exactly what they want, and then they expect results, if that makes sense. So seriously, are you eating real? You look amazing. I live in Miami. I'll be visiting the doctor you mentioned. I love him very much. My hair looks so cool in the ponytail, or what? Any advice on being lonely because I feel so alone? Go out and talk to people. That would be my advice for that, Felix.
How about don't give advice then? Because that's pretty shitty.
What else are you supposed to say to that? How's that shitty? What would you say, Julie Joe? This is facts, statistics, data, not ad hominem attacks, right? It's all a front, she says at the beginning of her videos.
Hi, beautiful, love, volume, I'm learning. I don't feel like I've made enough progress with weight loss to sell. I mean, guys, I don't even drink ketones for fat loss. Like, obviously it works. But for me, it's all about the focus and the energy. I feel very low energy today because I'm not sleeping enough and I'm having an allergy attack from the stupid cats. So, I didn't know, but I was using a blanket last night on the couch when the kids went to sleep, and apparently it's the cat blanket. So the cat sleeps with that blanket a lot, and I have been like literally all day. So feels terrible. What can I say? I really need allergy medicine or something. So I'm looking amazing. Thank you. You're just so beautiful. Also, thank you. You're listening to your podcast notification. Thank you. When is my coaching coming out? Hi, caramba. Holy smokes. So I got videos that I have to record from my marketing team today. They sent it to me. I need to get my hair done before I do that. So I will get that done. And then as soon as that's done, I had a phone conversation with payment processing on Thursday. That was a good conversation. We're looking at other payment processing as well, and then that will be done. So that's exciting. So I love this. Like, your biohacks doctor you read is a joke. Look at my body. Okay, like, guys.
Look at her cholesterol.
Okay. What are you? Her doctor? What is your cholesterol right now after eating all that food? Oh my God. What are your guys' cholesterol? Please tell me. If you're going to come for her, I'm going to come for you guys, okay? If you come for anybody, I'm going to come for you. That's just the trend right now, okay? That's what I'm doing. That's what it's about. Because you guys are so entitled that you think just because you put this little front, like, we're just educating, giving facts, data, like, whatever. This is all ad hominem attacks or whatever they are. Wow. This is all...
Body don't mean shit.
Look at the rest of her team. I'm just going to say it.
So we were talking about this earlier, and Erin and I can speak from this in terms of when we started, it was the very beginning of Jesse Lee with Prove It, and it was drink versus diet, follow the ketones, eat ketogenically, and do all the things to get where you want to be. Then they switched to drink versus diet, have the drink, it'll help you just as much. So why does she have to do such extreme things to control her body?
Again, everyone's body is different, but are you bringing facts, data, statistics, or are you just putting little theories onto it? I don't know Jesse's like body history or how it works and stuff like that. For a lot of people, it's different. Like, such as for myself, my metabolism is way too fast, and that's not everybody's. Not everybody has that issue, and so they have to take other ways, and that's just what she does. That's why she sells that product, or that's why she does fitness. Like, she is invested in being healthy, or else she wouldn't be selling that. Maybe she'd be in an MLM for something else. She believes in the product, but then you also have to switch it up. There's different marketing. And why are you saying they're extreme diets? People go with different diets to try different things. I mean, you know, like, these just aren't the people to be talking to. Like, you guys know what it is to take extreme diets or something.
I mean, the control part is in my opinion, very dangerous, not just for her, but for everybody in general. When you want to have such strict control, I feel like there are many people that would step into disordered eating, and then from there you could step into a full-on.
What? You're just going into crazy theories based off nothing. People can spiral off of anything and have a disorder. Seriously. To have a strict diet, a lot of people have strict diets. If any, like old people have strict diets. They, like, people with diabetes have strict diets. It's all for certain different reasons. If it was a really crazy diet, they would be in the news. Not having some freaking YouTubers like saying their crazy opinions about it. Or there would be more talk about it. But people like prove it for a reason.
On eating disorder, because they are very different. And I think that is a very dangerous narrative, and that is going to hurt a lot of people. And I'd venture to say that there's probably, based on our experience, I feel very confident in speaking for Dre and I, that there were people that were in Prove It when we were a part of Prove It that were not willing to go to that extreme, and they weren't seeing the results, and essentially they were shamed. And in my opinion,
okay, because not everybody is the same, and maybe they're not even following it, like following the pattern, like following the diet, following everything that needs to be done. I mean maybe there was some shame, but like, come on, if you're doing Beachbody, you can't be obese doing Beachbody. That's like the whole gist of the program, right? I mean, come on, you can't, like, where it's like a very fancy job, you can't go in going like a slob, you know what I mean? It's kind of like the same rhetoric. I mean, you don't know what those people, like, it's really hard to say what kind of people you're talking about because you're just like not saying the full story. But I don't know, it's not like it was a freaking job that you go in and into Prove It. Like, it's an MLM. And again, you're just like pretty much working by yourself, still like on a team, like conversing with your team. But like, how were they so shamed? Where like they're like motivating them and like pushing them to like better themselves. I don't know. It's just like you're not getting the full story. Obviously, again, to push your narrative. Same thing. You know, I'm going to pause right here. I have a couple things to do, but I will come out with the other part 2 tomorrow. I only got 22 minutes in, but it says a lot already. And there might be multiple parts. I will have to probably speed it up during certain moments. We will see. But as of right now, an hour, I think I got a lot of points in. And, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully these people find some kind of higher power to find out, like, find some higher power to find out their true motivations for creating this content, because it is absolutely disgusting. Oh my God, it's so disgusting. I cannot. All right, we'll see you in the next one.